everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I would like to discuss about Introduction to Accounting for Matriculation. This is the content for Introduction to Accounting, and for the subtopic or the learning objectives are: number 1, definition of accounting; 2, uses of accounting information; 3, differences between bookkeeping and accounting; 4, branches of accounting; 5, types of business ownership; 6, types of business activities; 7, types of financial statement; 8, professional accounting bodies in Malaysia; 9, potential career in accounting. So, the definition of accounting is the process of identifying, recording, classifying, summarizing, communicating, and interpreting the result of business or economic transaction to users in order for them to make a better decision. So, there are two types of users for accounting information. The first one, internal users, and the second one, external users. So, there are examples of internal users. Number 1, directors of companies; 2, managers; and 3, internal auditors. And for external users, the examples are investors, creditors, and government agency. So there are two types of users for accounting information. Now, we look at the internal users of accounting information. So, we look at the function of management, making routine decisions and controlling operation. And the second one, internal auditor, confirm the management system and the financial system of a company comply with accounting standard. So this is for external user. The first one, investor, to know the company's profitability and the amount of dividends paid out to shareholders. And the second one, to decide whether to buy more shares or dispose the shares they have. The second example, creditors. It includes suppliers and bankers. Assess the ability of the business to repay the loan. And the last one, inland revenue. It is to determine the amount of tax to be collected by them. So look at the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. So the first one, this is for bookkeeping and this one for accounting. The definition of bookkeeping is a part of accounting, and it is the process of recording in chronological order the daily transaction of a business entity. And for accounting, the definition is the accounting is an information system and the process of recording, classifying, summarizing, reporting, analyzing, and interpreting the financial condition and performance of a business. And for scope of bookkeeping and accounting, so the scope of bookkeeping, the process involved is preliminary work in the accounting. And for accounting, the scope is accounting is more extensive and through work beyond bookkeeping. So the person in charge for bookkeeping is accounting clerk, and for the person in charge under accounting is an accountant. Branches of accounting. Number 1, financial accounting. 2, management accounting. 3, cost accounting. 4, auditing. 5, public sector accounting. And 6, taxation. We just focus for financial accounting and management accounting. Financial accounting and management or managerial accounting. Financial accounting is the field of accounting that provides economic and financial for external users, whereas managerial accounting provides economic and financial for internal users. So the difference is types of users. This one for external users, and for managerial accounting is for internal users. Types of business ownership. Number 1, sole proprietorship. 2, partnership. 3, company. So what is the difference between sole proprietorship, partnership, and company? So this is the category of the difference between sole proprietorship, partnership, and company. Number 1, number of owner. This one, we need only one owner. For partnership, 2 until 20 members. And this one for company, 2 until unlimited. Number 2, capital source. For sole proprietorship, capital source just gain from proprietor. This one we can get the capital from partners, and this one we can get the capital from shareholders. Life of organization. So for sole proprietorship, limited, and for partnership, limited, and for company, indefinite. Liabilities. Sole proprietorship, unlimited, under partnership, unlimited, and for company, limited. Laws of regulation. Sole proprietorship, Business Act 1956. Partnership Act 1961, and the law for Companies Act 1965. Distribution of profit or loss. So they want to distribute the profit or loss. So based on sole proprietorship, wholly owned by the proprietor. And for partnership, they have to distribute profit among partners. And under company, the distribution of profit allocated according to shares of capital or equity ratio. Types of business activities. Number 1, services. Number 2, manufacturing. Number 3, merchandising. So what is the difference between services, manufacturing, and merchandising? Number 1, services or service. Provide service rather than products to customers. So they just produce or provide service. Example, Mas, Mara Liner Kereta Api Tanah Melayu. And for manufacturing, change basic input into finished product, or from raw material into finished product that are sold to individual customers. For example, Gardenia, Intel. Merchandising. So this is the process purchase inventories from other business such as manufacturers and resell the inventories to individual customers. For example, Giant, Tesco, and expensive. So this is the difference between the business activities, services, manufacturing, and merchandising. Types of financial statement. Number one. Okay, there are 4 types of financial statement. Number one, a statement of comprehensive income for the period. Number 2, a statement of financial position as at the end of the period. Number 3, a statement of changes in equity for the period. And the last one, a statement of cash flow for the period. So there are 4 types of financial statement. Okay, now we look at the first one, statement of comprehensive income or statement of profit or loss. So it reports the financial performance of an entity over a specific accounting period, and it contains information on revenues and expenses, including the net profit or loss of the business entity. There are several formats in reporting the revenue and expenses depending on the nature of business run by the entity. So this is the statement of comprehensive income, and it contains revenue and expenses. And this is the format for statement of comprehensive income for service company. And this is the format. The name of the company, the name of the statement, and the date of the accounting period. And the items are revenue less expenses, and you get net profit. Revenue less expenses, and we get net profit. This one is for service company. And we look at the comprehensive income statement for merchandise company. And that is the name of the company, the name of statement, and the accounting period. So we must start with sales less cost of goods sold, and you will get gross profit less operating expenses, and you must list all the expenses, and we get net profit. So this is the format for merchandise companies. And a statement of financial position. This is the second financial statement. So it is also known as the balance sheet, and it reports the financial position of a business entity. And it contains of 3 main components. Number 1, asset. 2, liabilities. 3, owner's equity. And this is the format of financial position. The name, first we have to write down the name of the company, the name of the statement, and the accounting period. So we start from asset, non-current asset, and current asset, and you get total asset. And the second one, owner's equity. So this is the list of owner's equity. And as usual, we get the closing opening capital plus net profit less drawing got closing capital. And this is the list of liabilities. We start with non-current liabilities and current liabilities. And got the answer, total liabilities. So, the totals for owner's equity and liabilities 67,800 and it equals to total assets. And another types of financial statement, a statement of changes in equity. And it reports how the owner's equity has changed over the reporting period. And it also reports how opening capital has increased through net income and how it decreased through net loss and drawing. And a statement of changes in equity, this is the example or the format for statement of changes in equity. So that is the name of the company, the statement, and also the accounting period. And this is the format for statement of changes in equity. And the last one, opening net profit less drawing, and the last one got closing capital. And the last one, another types of financial statement, that what we call a statement of cash flow, and it is also known as cash flow statement, present the movement in cash flow over the period, and it shows the inflow and outflow of cash of an organization according to three main activities, which are operating, investing, and financing. And this is the format for cash flow, the name of the company, the statement, and the accounting period. And you can see cash flow from operating activities. This one, cash flow from investing activities. So this one, cash flow from financing activities, and net cash flow, and the last, closing cash at 31st December 2019. So this is the format of cash flow statement. And we look at the professional accounting bodies in Malaysia. So there are three types or three names of professional accounting bodies in Malaysia. The first one, Malaysian Accounting Standard Board, MASB. Number two, Malaysian Institute of Accountants, MIA. And the third one, Malaysian Institute of Certified Public Accountant, or MICPA, MICPA. Okay, for Malaysian Accounting Standard Board, it is established under the Financial Reporting Act 1997. The main functions are review, revise, or adopt existing accounting standard. 2. Issue statement of principle for financial reporting. 3. Sponsor or undertake development of possible accounting standard. 4. Develop a conceptual framework for the purpose of evaluating purpose accounting standard. So this is the main function for Malaysian Accounting Standard Board. The second one, Malaysian Institute of Accountants, MIA, and it established under the Accountants Act 1967. So the main function of MIA are, first one, to determine the qualification for members. 2. Provide training and continuing professional education to existing and potential practitioners. 3. Control the accounting practice in Malaysia. And the last one, Malaysian Institute of Certified Public Accountant, MICPA or MICPA. The Malaysian Institute of Certified Public Accountants was formed as a professional body in 1958. The main function of MICPA are, first one, advance the theory and practice of accountancy in all its aspects. 2. Recruit, educate, train, and assess a body of members skilled in this area. 3. Maintain high standards of practice and professional conduct by all its members. And 4. Develop the accounting professions. Potential career in accounting. Public accounting, it assists organizations and individuals with financial reporting and accounting tasks. Auditing ensures compliance with financial law and regulation in a variety of industries. Taxation, management consulting, private accounting, profit company or non-profit organization. So this is the potential career that we can get. Okay, private accounting, profit company or non-profit organization. Financial accounting reports fiscal standing to investors and the public. Management accounting oversees financial operations to lead a business to success. Governmental accounting manages budget, expenses, and revenue at all levels of government. And forensics accounting uncover illicit activity and track criminal fundings. That's all. Thank you. Don't forget to watch my next video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.